Hello again from B101.5, Trapper Young. Special guest today, Buzzy the Bee. Buzzy the Bee. Going to play round two of Trapper's Quarantine Trivia. Got a 10-question quiz for you. Our videographer today, this guy right here, Mr. Ted Schubel. Last week we played Are You Smarter Than a Schubel? And
I was replaced by a bee.
You were just too smart, Ted. Nobody could beat you. So we got Buzzy the Bee. Today we're playing Are You Smarter Than Buzzy? 10 questions. They all have something to do with Buzzy, with bees, with the letter B. Buzzy has locked in his answers. Before we get to question number one, Buzzy did want me to say hello and thanks for all you're doing to the first responders out there and all the doctors and nurses and support staffs manning the hospitals in the area. We really do appreciate you. So keep up the good work, and thanks again for everybody here at the Bee. All right, are you ready for question number one, Buzzy? Here we go. How many sets or pairs of wings does a bee have? Choices are 1, 2, or 4. Buzzy's answer... went with 2, which is right. A bee has 2 sets of wings. So maybe you just learned something. 2 was the correct answer. Not
Buzzy
1
should
or
know
4.
that.
Yeah. All right, Shakespeare. Let's see if Buzzy knows his Shakespeare. Which Shakespeare play includes the line, to be or not to be? That would be Hamlet, and that would be correct. Hamlet is right.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. It's hard to be smarter than a bee so far. Buzzy is acing this thing. Question number 3. The Beehive. The Beehive is the name of the fan base of what popular singer? If you're a fan of hers, you're in the Beehive. And Buzzy went with a group, although I said a singer, as in a singular solo artist. It's not the B-52s. If you're a member of the Beehive, you are a big fan of Beyonce. Beyonce. Single ladies. All your stuff, send a box to the left, or however the song goes. All right, question number 4. Based on population, what is the largest country in the world that starts with the letter, yes, you guessed it, B, as in Buzzy. Largest country in the world that starts with B, based on population. Buzzy thinks it is Botswana. Botswana, which might be the only country in the world that Buzzy knows of that starts with the letter B. Hence the guess. The correct answer would be Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in the world that starts with the letter B. All right, looking for a name of a comedian. Famous comedian, popular. You've definitely heard of this person. They provided the voice for Barry the Bee in the animated movie that came out, I don't know, 15 years ago, called, what was it called? It was called The Bee Movie. Yeah, it was just The Bee Movie. Barry the Bee in The Bee Movie. Who provided Barry the Bee's voice? Buzzy went with Eddie Murphy. Very popular comedian. Everybody has heard of him, but not the comedian that provided the voice for Barry the Bee. That was Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld did the voice of Barry the Bee. All right, looking for letters, Buzzy. What letters are directly left and right of the letter B on a standard keyboard? If you're typing away, if you want to cheat, it's right in that area. Buzzy got it right. Yes, the letter V is to the left of the letter B, and the letter N is to the right. So V and N. Correct answers to that question. All right, spelling bee question. Let's test your spelling skills. A name that I'm guessing you've heard over the last few weeks, very popular in the news all the time, Dr. Fauci. How does Dr. Fauci spell his last name? F-A-U. Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Buzzy got another one right. Dr. Fauci spells his last name F-A-U-C-I. F-A-U-C-I, correct answer. Looking for names. First names of the 3 members of the Bee Gees. Are you old enough to remember the Bee Gees? Staying Alive, disco era. Bee Gees. First names, 3 brothers. Buzzy thought the Bee Gees were comprised of Brian, Greg, and what's his name? Brian, Greg, and I don't know. No, that's not the right answer. The right answer is, do you know this one, Ted?
Barry and Maurice, I know.
That's 2, and the other one would be Robin. Barry, Robin, and Maurice. The Gibb boys that made up the Bee Gees. All right, 2 questions to go. What element does the letter B represent on the periodic table? Element the letter B represents on a periodic table. Barium. Barium. Buzzy's guess makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe you guessed barium too.
Yep.
If you did, you got that one wrong. Boron. Boron is the answer. B-O-R-O-N is the way it's spelled, and hopefully I pronounced it right. Final question. This is it. How many have you got so far, Buzzy? 1, 2, 3, about 4 of them, I think. Gonna go 3, 4? Yeah, okay. Buzzy's running out of fingers. Get this one right. Gonna not have enough fingers on one hand. The question is, it's kind of a joke. If you have a bee in your hand, what do you have in your eye? If you have a bee in your hand, what do you have in your eye? Buzzy going with beauty. Beauty. And that would be correct.
Whoa.
Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you have a bee in your hand. And that concludes the trivia. Hopefully you're smarter than a bee. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy. Say bye, Buzzy. Bye-bye. We'll try it again next week. Take care.